Texas League Baseball is next. And a good Saturday night, everybody, from South Texas. Here is Texas League Baseball with yours truly, our favorite guy here for the voice of your San Antonio Missions, John Baker. Well, good evening, everybody, and glad that you are with us here on this beautiful Saturday evening. It is the fifth game of our six-game set between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and your San Antonio Missions. I've got to say, tonight is post-game fireworks. Our friends there at West Creek and Dr. Pepper presented these fireworks, courtesy of everybody here tonight. And so far, just relax after the ball game because we got the best fireworks show, courtesy of our two proud sponsors. Missions and Midland will wrap up the series tomorrow evening, 7:05. And after that, Midland heads home. They take on Amarillo in a six-game set starting next week. And then San Antonio heading up to Tulsa to start six Tuesday through Sunday of next week. Well, it's Labor Day weekend, and so far baseball is not done yet for San Antonio. After tonight, we have 8 games left of the regular season here at home, with 6 on the road, and pretty much it is good. Hey there, Oklahoma. Good evening and welcome in. Just watching college football, and you? Doing good. So pretty nice. Got all the college football teams playing the regular season for them. And yeah, gonna be pretty good. Well, after we get back with Tulsa, Missions are back home one last time, take on the visiting Springfield Cardinals, AA affiliation of the St. Louis Cardinals. And then it'll be the Texas League playoff rounds for both Frisco and Springfield after that. Well, I'm joined in the booth by my partner, Bob. And Bob, good to see you.
It's good to see you, and hello, everybody. In our broadcast, our live chat, hello there, everybody.
Well, thank you, Bob, for saying hello. And got to say, last night, pretty good win for San Antonio as they beat Midland by a final score of 8-5. And so far we see it, the bottom of the second, third, and fourth innings was double runs for San Antonio. And got to say, that's what propelled them to the W last night as they come in an unclutch hitting against Midland. And so far, it was pretty good on that one.
Well, I got to say, John, absolutely right about that. When you talk about San Antonio winning this one, it was a real good game. I mean, everybody enjoyed it. And so far, we are here again on this new night of baseball. And yeah, we got one more against Midland of the year. And so far, until next year in 2025, when we take on the Rockhounds really soon, it's going to be really good.
Yeah, Bob, I got to say, it is. Well, anyway, this has been our pregame show. Our first pitch coming up right after a proud sponsor of West Creek Trail Rides and Dr. Pepper. What the heck is going on? Am I hearing some people cheering and stuff outside?
Oh, yeah, well, it's people down below in the concourse area, and so far it's been pretty good. Yeah, they're probably having some mascots. Oh, yeah, we do have Henry the Puffy Taco and Jalapeno coming down. So it looks like pretty good stuff there tonight as we're cheering them on. And so far our guys here in San Antonio cheering them on as well. Yeah, our boys are out
Left field area is San Antonio. Right field area is Midland, as they're usually doing their basic warm-ups and throwing the ball to each other and exercising. Athletic trainers are out. And so far, just making sure everybody is staying fit through this whole entire ball game here tonight. We're going to say, John, absolutely right. It's always important that you stay fit when you play in baseball, and that way you'll be pretty good to go. That's right, Bob, and thank you so much for taking our time in our pregame show, and so far we just cannot wait to see y'all at our first pitch in just a few minutes. We're back for more baseball. We get started for the top of the first inning for Midland. And so far, Bob is going to try to get this computer back up and running for us. And so far, we could display our live stream here and on YouTube Live. So we will be right back. So stay with us. And goodness, a lot of people going on Highway 90 as it's real loud out here on these roads. Yes, it is, John. Well, we're back for more. Top of the first coming up for Midland. And we'll be right back here in Texas League Baseball. I'm your voice of the San Antonio Missions. And my partner, Bob, will be back too. All right, boys and girls, y'all ready for baseball tonight? Well, let's bring 'em out. Here is John Baker, the voice of your San Antonio Missions. Well, I like your little thing that you did there, Bob, and gotta say, it's good to be with y'all here tonight as we bring you tonight's game. Our broadcast just moments away from going as we get set for this one. Mission's now taking the field as we're about ready to go for the top of the first for Midland when we come back. Lake Bacher, a right-hander coming in, four-seam fastball, curveball changeup, a two-seam fastball. What do we know about him, my friend? Well, I gotta say, John, 95 on the four-seamer. He's really good. I've seen him studying ball games like crazy, but he could get the job done. He's had a lot of good ball games this year in 2024. Shortstop Drew Swift coming in now for Midland as we are off and running here. The first pitch at 7:05 as that is swung on and missed for strike one.
7 o'clock.
A beautiful night temperature at 92 degrees. Boy, and I will say that tonight will be better as temperatures will drop down to at least 70. And tomorrow, partly cloudy, will become cloudy skies later in the day. A chance of a thunderstorm here and there. Hit there to second baseman Dunn. Flip it to first baseman De La Cruz. And that is out number one.
The right fielder, number 9, Clark.
The right fielder is Clark Elliott. As he strides up next for Midland. The pitch. That one high and inside. One ball. It's a 1-0. High fly in the air and out of play. That's 1-1. One ball, one strike to Elliott as he comes in. Hits that one high in the air up to center. That's going to get down for a base hit. So one out single. Getting up there for Midland as they're in the hit column. Now their choice and working at it is getting into the run column. Yeah, that's for sure, John. They're going to do their level best to get in that run column. And no case in point about that one. Yeah, Jack Winkler coming in now as he's got that runner at first, his teammate. Taco Bell double play could get you 2 free tacos courtesy of tonight. And our friends there at Taco Bell. That is high up to right. Castellon getting it. And that is out number 2. Throw into the shortstop. We'll get it back in quickly. Better bring up Danny Batista Jr.
Danny Bautista Jr.
2 away, runner at first after that base hit to center. 1 ball and no strikes to Jr. as he comes in. Ready to go, the pitch. That is high pop up right there. De La Cruz leaves his first base area, catches that in foul grounds, and that is the half inning over. No runs on a hit, no errors. 1 left on for Midland. Back here for the bottom of the first, and it's no score through the top half of 1. San Antonio coming at the bat right after these commercial messages. About ready for the bottom of the first for San Antonio right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, a right-hander like Jack Cushing is coming in. And what do we know, Bob? Well, I gotta say, he's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, changeup, curveball, and a two-seam fastball on part of that. Bottom of the first inning, and here is our San Antonio left fielder, Corey Howell. He hits that one out of play, foul, and it's 0-1. So yeah, we've got clouds from time to time, but evidently that will increase by overnight tonight.
1-0.
Cloud cover will break away for a while tomorrow. Then it'll cloud up tomorrow afternoon. Might have a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm tomorrow, but Monday is Labor Day. Tuesday is a new work week for everybody. And yeah, so far it will be raining here in San Antonio on those days. Mission's on the road after tomorrow's game, taking on Tulsa. Drillers there in Tulsa, Oklahoma. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he went around on a full count, and that's out number 1. Ouch. You don't see that every day, John. No, you don't. Marcos Castellon coming in now as he's ready to go. Takes that one outside, 1 ball and no strikes to him. Yep, tomorrow our last meetup of the year between these two ball clubs. Gotta say, like these two. They're really good ball clubs. Yeah, they are. You told me you're from West Texas? That's right. One ball, 1 strike. Here's a pitch by Cushing. That is outside. 2-1. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is a count now 2-2. We got clouds up in the center field area. Pretty nice. Swing and a miss right there. Castellon goes down on a strikeout. And there's 2 away. Center fielder Joshua Mears coming in as he swings and misses at the offering. And it's 0-1. Well, hopefully San Antonio could win another one as they did last night in that 8-5 victory against Midland. Yeah, I know. That was a pretty good ball game last night, Bob. Yeah, it sure was. Glad we have Flying Chancla nights on Thursday and Friday night games. Even though the Flying Chanclas will make 2 more appearances this year as we take on the season finale against the Springfield Cardinals. Well, that's a swing and a miss, and no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on for San Antonio. On now to the second inning for Midland, as it is no score through 1. Back here after this, as we head for the second. When we come back, Junior Perez will get things started as we come in for the inning, the top half of inning number 2 for the Rockhounds. About ready to go for the top of the second inning for Midland, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Junior Perez is up now, 5, 6, and 7 due up for this half inning. The pitch, high fly in the air, and that one is out of play, foul, and that will go near the picnic area, as it is 0-1. No balls and one strike. The pitch to him. That one is fouled, and that'll head up to the left field area. So no balls and 2 strikes to count. The 0-2. That is a swing and a miss. Throw down to first to complete the play, and that is out number 1.
The designated hitter,
TJ Schofield Sam, guy of last night, hitting a few home runs for Midland. Gets in there, and boy, he has really been on cruise control thus far. Yeah, for a prospect for the Oakland A's, he sure has been. This guy was a 8th draft pick in 2022 by the Oakland A's. So far, he's been designated to be in a double-A team like Midland. And the triple-A is up in Las Vegas, and the majors is in Oakland. Yeah, but pretty soon the Oakland A's are supposed to be moving real soon. I mean, yeah, what else would they call a major league on Midland and Las Vegas? I don't know, John, but that's something we're going to have to wait and find out for another day. Yeah, right? With 2 away, here's Brian Bovias as he comes in. Catcher Valenzuela catches that second out for himself. Here is center fielder Joshua Mears coming in, and that is a half inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on base for Midland. As we head to the bottom of the second, it's no score through 2.5. Michael De La Cruz coming in for San Antonio as we get ready to go for the bottom of the second. We're back here for more Texas League Baseball, and we are no score through 2.5. Bottom half of the second inning for San Antonio, right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Michael De La Cruz coming in as we start up the half of inning number 2 for San Antonio. First pitch by Cushing is right there. Hit the short, flip across to the first baseman, and that is out number 1. 1 up, 1 down, and that will bring up third baseman Graham Polly as he strides in. Well, college football pre-games are going on right now. Usually my parents would be in their living room watching that stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Me and my wife, we love to watch college football, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, I would say, Bob, I'm glad that all of us have something that we like to watch.
Yeah, not that NFL crap.
Oh boy, I agree with you there, Bob. NFL sucks.
Yeah, like the Cowboys. Cowboys were really out of line, and they can't even win a championship.
You know what? You sound just like me, Nelly, there, Bob. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for San Antonio. We head to the third right after this, as Zahid Valenzuela will lead it off for Midland. No score through 2 here in this game. Top of the third for Midland coming up right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Zahid Valenzuela coming in, 8-9-1, top of 3. First 2 innings are nothing but scorelessness in this one.
Yeah, I gotta say, John, it has been.
So you're not a big fan of NFL football, right?
I would say, heck no. You know, I'm not a fan of anything like that anymore.
You know, I used to be a fan way back then until they started kneeling during the national anthem, all that other stuff.
Yeah, everybody hated them for it. I was pretty much happy when fans started to empty out their stadiums and burn memorabilia and tell them that they weren't going to put up with that crap anymore.
You know what, Bob? I like what you've been saying. That is good. And we stand up for, you know, the reason why we have military appreciation nights is to honor those that serve and fought in the line of duty, our military. It's not about the players. It's about the people that made our country great. And, you know, that's one of the most important things about standing for the national anthem is that there will always be freedom in these dark and troublesome times.
Yeah, I agree with you, John. It really is.
Yep. 2 balls, 1 strike to Shane McGuire as he comes in and he's ready to go. The pitch, that one high and outside, 3-1. Drew Swift on deck now for Midland. Hit to De La Cruz. He'll step on the bag, and that is out number 2. Starting to see a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings for both sides here tonight. You think a team will score?
Well, I don't know, John. I think that will be a possibility down the road in this game.
Yeah, for sure. Drew Swift, the shortstop, comes in, takes a changeup down in the zone, and that is 0-1. Should I say inside corner of that one? That one right there in the end, and that's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That one's down in the dirt, and it's 1-2. One and two. Down and in, 2-2. Boy, he misses the first two pitches of that 0-2 count. And now down at 2-2. Boy, this guy must be trying to get that one guy like he's going to swing underwater or something. Yeah, for sure. Swift gets on into a left field base knock. And he's aboard now with a 2-out single as right fielder Clark Elliott comes in.
That's a ball.
Takes the ball high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-for-1 single in the first inning for Elliott. Here's a 1-0. That one is foul, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike now to Elliott. And the pitch. That's a high pop-up. The catcher, Brandon Valenzuela, getting under it. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs on a hit, no errors. 1 left for Midland. As we're 3.5. And still no score. Back here for more as Lucas Dunn, 7, 8, 9 due up for the bottom half of 3 when we come back. Bottom half of the 3rd inning for San Antonio. Or, yeah, that's right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Lucas Dunn coming in, and boy, he swings and misses at that one. And that's the count now, 0-1. Boy, come in that one, and now he's down 0-2. Well, it's a no-hitter ball game for San Antonio, and so far Midland 2 hits in this game. In this one. Shortstop is Ray Patrick Ditter as he comes in.
One away, nobody on for San Antonio. Boy, right there and in, and the count now is 0-1. Boy, it looks like they're having a good game there in Amarillo, Bob. Yeah, against the Arkansas Travelers. They're coming in. They got bases loaded at the bottom of the ninth inning. It's Arkansas 5 and Amarillo tying in a run. It's 5-5. Winning run only 90 feet away, and gotta say, pretty good on that one. Man, for sure. Brandon Valenzuela coming in as he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. That is hit right to second. Flip to first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one on base for San Antonio. Fourth inning coming up, and it's 3.5, or 3 innings full of no scores. Fourth inning for Midland right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Jack Winkler coming in, 3-4-5 due up for Midland as we head now up to the fourth. That's taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Boy, we're 3 innings in and no score to this point. That one is right there, and that's a base hit to center fielder Joshua Mears. Getting it back in for Lucas Dunn there at second. Taco Bell double play will get anybody 2 free tacos, courtesy of our friends there at Taco Bell. Danny Batista Jr. steps in now. 4-hitter for the Rockhounds. That is foul, and it's 0-1. Still hanging on in this ball game as San Antonio winning last night 8-5 and trying to win another one here this evening. That's a swing and a miss right there in the count now, 0-2.
series finale to these ball clubs, a final meetup and final farewell until next year in 2025. Evidently, it'll be a sad time for both these ball clubs to meet and greet tomorrow evening. And the 0-2. That is a high fly right there. Castellon can't get there, and that's going to put in some runs as second and third. And that's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Boy, and Midland is all over these baseballs tonight, right, Bob? I gotta say, they are not just over these baseballs, they are seeing the baseball really well. They're getting base hits like nothing else. And yeah, they're getting them right there, right now. That'll bring in Junior Perez as he comes in. Yep, takes that one outside for a ball, and the count now 1-0. 0 for 1 strikeout in the second inning. Fourth inning, runners at second and third, 90 feet away. Midland may score in a pair. That is foul, and it's 1-1. Nobody out here in this half of inning number 4 for Midland. Rockhounds' fifth batter is Junior Perez. Here's the pitch to him. High in the air. That should be enough for a sacrifice fly. Hit to center fielder Mears. Here comes a runner, and in the score as Midland will score in number 12 for the first run of the fourth inning for Midland.
now batting, designated hitter, TJ Schofield Sam.
TJ Schofield Sam coming in now. He's 0 for 1. Pop out in the second inning. Ready to go. The pitch to him. That is foul, and it's 0-1. 1-0 Midland in this ball game. Second run in for the Rockhounds. 90 feet away in from scoring in. 1-1 the count now as that will miss outside for a ball. 1-1. Fouled off, and it's 1-2. One and two. The delivery, that one is high and outside. 2-2. But hopefully Barker could get this guy struck out and see number 8 batter coming in. Or, yeah, number 7 or 8 batter. Well, a run in to score as that will be a base hit to center fielder Joshua Mears. Midland will lead it 2-0 here in this one. Ryan Bovius coming in now.
Nope, outside.
Runner at first, 2 runs in this half inning. 0 for 1 fly out in the second inning. Here's a 1-0. That one hit to shortstop Ditter. They get 1. They get 2. Taco Bell double play. How do you like that one? Well, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. 4.5. Midland leads it 2-0. Well, we're bottom of 4 as left fielder Corey Howell will lead it off for the bottom of the 4th inning for San Antonio, and it's 2-0 Midland. Bottom of the fourth inning for San Antonio right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, left fielder is Corey Howells. He brings up the batting order for San Antonio. Takes that one high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Tying run is the on deck circle guy. That one is outside. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0. That one foul, and that's 2-1. Two and one. Outside 3-1. Marcos Castellon coming on now for San Antonio. So he's ready to go. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Make it a full count at 3-2. Boy, he really needs to command on thinking and getting a free walk on base. And right there, swing and a miss, and pitcher will win that one. And that's a strikeout for Jack Cushing. Marcos Castellon coming in. 1 away, nobody on. Bottom of the fourth. 2-0 Midland in this ball game. I've seen a lot of first pitch strikes by Cushing and a lot of people getting struck out by this guy. It's either swing and a miss or get caught looking. Well, I think it's both on that. And you do make some good case-in points right there, John. Yeah, for sure. That one hit back to the mound, up to first, and that's 2 away. They're holding them down tonight, Bob. I gotta say, a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings. We've seen the last 3 being scoreless. And hopefully San Antonio will get out of a no-hit situation. Yeah, that needs to be coming in. Right there, and that's in for a base hit. And, yeah, you could kiss that no-hitter goodbye because San Antonio is getting one on base. Joshua Mears getting one on. Michael De La Cruz could whack a 2-run shot if it's in his blood to get things going in this half inning. Ground out in the second, 0 for 1 by Cruz. Just a beautiful evening, wrap up. Yeah, I gotta say, clouds just hanging around the sunset. It looks pretty good. Yeah, for sure. Well, no runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left for San Antonio. We now head to the 5th, and it's 2-0 Midland. Saheed Valenzuela will lead it off for the 5th inning coming up. About ready for the fifth inning for Midland right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Salheed Valenzuela coming in now for Midland. Let's get ready to go. That one is lifted high in the air up to left. Left fielder Corey Howell gets camped under it, and that's out number one.
The catcher, number 33, Shane McGuire.
Shane McGuire coming in, 0 for 1, ground out in the second inning. 50 pitches by Lake Bacher. Boy, he comes in doing good, but down a pair of runs for his home team. That one's right there, a changeup in, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike. The pitch here. That one outside, 2-1. Two balls and one strike. Here's the pitch, and that one is right there and in. And it's 2-2 to McGuire. The pitch to him. High in the air. Castellon, give it chase, and he's got it on the warning track as he runs it down for out number 2. Boy, pretty good right there as he gets that one in. Here's a pitch by Drew Swift, and that's high and foul. It's 0-1. No balls, one strike. 2 away, nobody on top of the fifth. It's 2-0 Midland in this ball game. You think they could win this one tonight, Bob? Yeah, I gotta say, and they might. I mean, it's just seeing how far they could go in this one. High in the air to left field. Howell gets under it, makes a play, and that's the inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on base for Midland. 5.5 complete tonight. It's 2-0 Rockhounds. We're back here as third baseman Graham Polly will lead it off for San Antonio when we come back. Well, we're about ready to go for the bottom of the fifth here for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, we're about ready to go as the five-hole batter, third baseman Graham Polly coming in. He's 0 for 1. Ready to go, the pitch. That one is lifted high in the air up to left, and that is out of play. And that's a souvenir up to that left field area. No balls, 2 strikes. That is a pitch up the center, and that falls in for a base hit. We're getting in and getting a no-out single. That could put runners going on. Designated hitter is Kai Murphy as he steps in. Runner at first, nobody out. That one is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ground out in the second is 0 for 1. No balls, 1 strike to Murphy. Here's the pitch to him, and that is out of play again. So 0-2. Oh and 2. Outside, ball 1. 1-2 the count now to Murphy. And the pitch. That one is outside, 2-2. Well, he's just trying to get him fooled on chasing that one, John. Man, it sure is. And, yep, he got him right where he wanted him. That is out number 1 as he gets struck out. Second baseman Lucas Dunn coming in. As he's ready to go. That one outside for a ball, and it's 1-0 to him. And that one is outside, 2-0. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss, and boy, that was almost a home run fastball right there. And it's 2-1. Outside for a ball, 3-1. On deck is shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter as he comes in next after the batter Lucas Dunn. And that is outside, ball 4. He loses him on a full count. Ray Patrick Ditter coming in now, first and second. San Antonio threatening Midland on this one. That is high fly in the air. And that won't be enough to get forward to the advance. For the runner at second to go to third, and so far everybody will just stay put where they're at. Catcher's Brandon Valenzuela. One more chance to get something going for him. That's a swing and a miss right there. The count now 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to him. Here's the pitch, outside, 1-1. One and one the count now, 2-1, 2 out. Outside for a ball, the count now 2-1. Two and one. Swing and a miss right there, 2-2. And that's right there, foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Outside, full count. On deck is Corey Howell as he strides up now. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll get him down on strikes. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left from San Antonio. As we head now to the top of the 6th inning, and it's 2-0 Midland. We're back here as right fielder Clark Elliott will get the top of the 6th inning off and rolling when we return. Top of the 6th inning for Midland right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Clark Elliott set to go as Lake Bacher gets going again, and that's foul. 0-1 the count. Boy, San Antonio has been shut out 5 innings already. Does this go on, or does San Antonio score in some runs? I mean, geez, what's the deal here, Bob? I don't know, John, but I'll tell you one thing. They got lucky to get 2 hits tonight and still nothing doing for San Antonio. Now, you look Clark Elliott getting that base hit that leads him up to a double up to center field as Joshua Mears picks it up and gets it back right to second. And boy, I tell you what, it's just not looking good. Now number 9 out there's on second base. Jack Winkler up to bat now, number 12. As that's a swing and a miss. The count now 0-1. 1 for 2 single on a run by him tonight. And got to say, pretty good on that one. The pitch. That one is right there. And the count now 1-1. So partly cloudy skies tomorrow afternoon, becoming cloudy later in the day with chance of thunderstorms. So could be a rainy night tomorrow evening. Well, that's a possibility. Here's a 1-2. That is out of play. Foul.
and still hanging on at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Number 9 in scoring position as he awaits on his teammate Winkler. That one high and outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to him. And the pitch. That is foul, and it's still hanging on at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to him. That is a strikeout right there. They'll get it down to De La Cruz. He'll complete that play and get him out. So strikeout for Bacher as he gets in and gets this one. Danny Batista Jr. coming in now as he's ready to go. Hits that one high flying in the air, foul, and that's the count now, 0-1. Souvenir up to the right field area where the fans are at. Here's the pitch to him. That is high flying, foul. No balls, 2 strikes to count now. The pitch. Again, sends it foul. Well, that will be the time for a mound visit. And here comes the pitching coach as that will do for Lake Bacher here this evening. Well, Sean Reynolds will be the man up to start the relief cycle. So far, pretty good on that one as well. Well, Bacher did not too bad, but he could be in it for the L or get a no decision, but we'll see what happens. Sean Reynolds, a right-hander coming out. He'll get the ball from the manager. Reynolds now pitching for San Antonio here tonight. 4-seam fastball slider, 2-seam fastball as well. Well, Batista Jr. will greet him up first, an 0-2 count. That is high fly in the air. Left fielder Howell under it, makes a grab, and boy, he gets out number 2. So pretty good right there as well. Well, center fielder is Junior Perez as he's a sacrifice fly and RBI. First time around, he scores in on the sac fly. That's a swing and a miss, a slider, and that's the count now, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's getting him off stride on that pitch and the 4-seamer. Yeah, he sure is. He's getting him chasing. The 0-2. That is fouled off, and he'll see another. No balls, 2 strikes to Perez. The pitch. And that's going to be right there. Hit the shortstop deader. He'll flip it across to De La Cruz, and that's the out. No runs on 1 hit. No errors. 1 left for Midland. Bottom half of the 6th inning coming up. Midland leads it 2-0. We're back here as the left fielder, Corey Howell, top of the San Antonio lineup, will step in. And it's 2-0 Midland.
Bottom half of the sixth inning for San Antonio right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, left fielder Corey Howell is stepping in now as we're about ready to go. 1-2-3. Inning number 6 ready to go. Takes a strike inside at 0-1 to count now, as Jack Cushing does his 6th inning of work. That one popped foul. It's 0-2 now. First pitch tomorrow evening, 7:05, our Sunday night game. And that one is going to be lifted high in the air up to right field. Right fielder will make the play on the warning track, and that is out number 1.
The right fielder,
Marcos Castellon coming in now as he's ready to go. Here's the pitch. That one is outside, and the count 1-0. Well, that's a strike inside, right, Bob?
Yeah, it is, John.
1 ball, 1 strike to Castellon, as that is hit to first. He'll pick up the ball and get it to first, and that is out number 2. Well, Joshua Mears coming in, 1 for 2, single in the 4th. We're getting ready to go. Pitch, swing and a miss right there, as the changeup will get him out full for a strike, and it's 0-1. Well, we'll say we'll be down to 7 home games tomorrow. Evidently, with Midland and San Antonio being the last one of the year for the two. So practically there is 12 games left after tomorrow. We'll have a 6-game meetup in Tulsa and coming back taking on Springfield in 2 weeks from now. That is right there. Throw down the first inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one on base for San Antonio. We head now to the 7th, and it's 2-0 Midland. TJ Schofield Sam will come in when we return right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Whoa. What is sticky? What is sticky down? Oh, what is that? What the hell? What is that on the floor? What is that? I don't know. We're going to take a light down here, and we got to look at it. Oh, it must be, man. Must. We're gonna get ants in here. I don't know what the heck that is. Must have been. Oh, I think I know what it was. It was that powdery stuff. You know what? Let me see if I could get that up a little bit. And And we'll be back to the 7th inning. I don't think the ants will be in here. You don't need too much water. Here, just right here. It's right there. Maybe you clear it out. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Oh. Yeah, look at that. Much better. That's better. How's my hair look? That doesn't look good. I think it's calm. I'm going to get a beard trim as well. I'm starting to get hair in my mouth. My beard. Ow. Oh, I didn't even know that this thing was still on, but guess I accidentally hit the button. Yeah, I guess you did. Well, we're about ready to go for the top half of the 7th inning for Midland right here on the Missions Baseball Network. TJ Schofield Sam coming in. He's ready to go. Takes a strike inside. It's 0-1. Boy, San Antonio down to their final 9 outs of this ball game. That one right there foul, and it's 0-2. Castellon and Wright was running after that one, and so far he comes up empty-handed. And right there, strike 3, get him down. And that is 1 away. Oh, I didn't know what that sticky stuff was on the floor, but evidently I think somebody was in here. They probably spilled something, or could have been something. But anyway, had to go next door to a restroom, get a little bit of water, and then wipe it up and stuff. It felt really sticky. Lazy people, I hate lazy people. They don't do that and stuff, and pretty much it's just one thing after another. Well, don't we have like janitors over here? Well, I think we do. I mean, Missions has people that clean the restrooms or this or that. I mean, they should clean up in here in our booth. Yeah, for sure. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch to him. And that one is high fly in foul. And count now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The count now to Bovias. That one hit high in the air. Castellon camped under it. Makes the play. Out number 2.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Zahid Valenzuela.
Zahid Valenzuela coming in now in the 8-hole spot, playing second base tonight. The pitch to him. Right there in the inside corner. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. High in the air up to center field Mears. Camped under it, and that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on for Midland. We head now to the bottom of the 7th. Get up a stretch. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. We're back here for more Texas League Baseball as Michael De La Cruz coming in now for San Antonio when we get back. Bottom half of the 7th inning coming up right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, good that y'all had a good stretch here at home, and now we're about ready to go back to work as that one's taken in for a strike. The count now 0-1 to Michael De La Cruz. Got 2 warm-up hands there in the Rockhounds bullpen as 2 right-handers begin to throw. That changeup right there, 0-2 the count now to De La Cruz. 0 for 2 of the night here for San Antonio tonight. That one is right there, and that one is out of play, so the count now still remains at 0-2. Boy, temperature now at 90, going down to at least 88. 9 o'clock hour almost. Right there, as that's a swing and a miss. Throw down to first, and they'll complete that play. And that's 1 away. De La Cruz retired. Third baseman Graham Polly coming in. 1 for 2 of the night by the third baseman. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and go over votes of our recent Gold Glove winner. And tell you what, the Gold Glove will be awarded to Brandon Valenzuela. It's pretty much, he's had 93% of the vote like nothing else. A lot of fans have voted for the catcher. As most importantly, he's got a pretty good job there. Yeah, he sure does, John, and I think he deserves to take home that Gold Glove just for sheer fun of it. And it sure does. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count now to third baseman Polly. Swing and a miss. Changeup gets him down on strikes. As he goes after it, comes up empty-handed. Kai Murphy coming in now. Bob, they're down to their last 7 outs of this ball game. Yeah, I gotta say, John, it's not looking good for San Antonio tonight. They get a few more. Hopefully they can come back and get something going. Yeah, it sure does. Hey, Bob, do you see that up in the left-hand side of the screen?
Yeah, what is that?
That cloud looks like a horse with angry ears.
Yeah, it does look like a horse with angry ears.
Well, I tell you what, you don't want to ever make a horse mad.
Yeah, for sure.
You see the ears, it's backwards, and so far that horse is just ready to whoop you.
Well, that will do it, as that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors for San Antonio. Top of the 8th inning coming up. Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Shane McGuire coming in as he's set to go for the 8th inning when we come back. Top of the 8th inning for Midland coming up right now. Missions Baseball Network. Shane McGuire, 9-1-2 due up in this half inning. Coming in and hits that one up to left field. That's a base hit in front of Corey Howell, and they'll get it back to second baseman Lucas Dunn on that play. Drew Swift, the shortstop, coming in. Taco Bell double play in effect now, and that's going to be line foul, and it's 0-1. Deal 1. That one popped foul and still hanging on at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is foul. Oh, 2. Again sends it foul. Oh, and 2. And that's right there. Knocked down. They do not get the 4-6. That will be a field hit coming in now. Number 33 out there as second base in scoring position. Comes in now. 0-1, 2 for 3, double and a single of the night for him. Here's the 0-1. That is right there. Line drive up the left, and that's a base hit. Runner home, and that's going to be an RBI double as Elliott is at second base now. And that'll tack on another one for Midland as it's 3-0 for them. Oh, and this will take us to another mound visit as the pitching coach coming out. Reynolds looked like he might be done, and so far that will bring up Omar Cruz as he comes in for San Antonio. Boy, and they will get a second reliever in this ball game. Get things going. Cruz is now greeting up by Jack Winkler. Take a strike in there, and it's 0-1. Runners at second and third, 3-0 Midland here in this half inning. Number 9 in scoring position now. Swing and a miss right there. 0-2. 0-2. Down and in, and the count now 1-2. One and two. Right there, strike 3. Punches his ticket and tells him you're struck out. And that's out number 1. Danny Batista Jr. is 1 for 3, a double and a run. The pitch, and that's going to be right there. And boy, I tell you one thing, that will load up bases, and that's a fielder's choice on a base hit. They were looking off to second to see if they had a clear opening of maybe turning a double play, but evidently that won't give them an out just by doing that. Well, I think the missions manager, hold up, 11,162 tonight. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
But anyway, as I was saying before, rudely interrupted by John, hey, I didn't rudely interrupt anything, so go ahead and take it like a man, you little donkey.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Sorry if I said that.
I don't mean to offend you, John. I'm just saying that before I was rudely interrupted. Dang, I forgot what I was going to say now.
Uh-oh. Here's a 2-2. Right there, swing and miss. Changeup gets him down on strike 2.
Well, that doesn't give
Midland any more than what they have right now. Bags are loaded. TJ Schofield Sam coming in. That one right there hit to Castellon, and that will do for this half inning. But they do get a run on the four base hits and no errors, and the bags are loaded. Bottom half of the 8th inning, and they strand all 3 runners. And it's on now to the bottom of the 8th for San Antonio. Lucas Dunn, 7, 8, 9.
about ready to go for the bottom of the eighth right now for the Missions Baseball Network. Second baseman Lucas Dunn coming in now. San Antonio down final 6 outs of tonight's contest. It's right there, and that's going to get up to the right fielder for the out, and that's out number 1. Shortstop is Ray Patrick Ditter coming in, 0 for 2, strikeout and a flyout. 3-0 at Midland here in this game as we're up to the bottom of the 8th. And that looks like it's going to be right there up to right. That's a base hit. Boy, need something going right now, John. I mean, really, it's getting pretty interesting. Yeah, for sure. Brandon Valenzuela coming in as he swings and misses on the changeup, and it's 0-1. 0 for 2, a strikeout and a groundout for him here tonight. And the 0-1. Outside for a four-seamer. And the count now is 1-1. One and one. High pop-up right there to center. Center fielder will have a run down on it, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder,
Corey Howell coming in now as he goes to the top of the San Antonio lineup. 0 for 3, a fly out in the, I think, 5th inning. A fly out in the 6th. I do apologize about that. No balls, 1 strike now. That's a swing and a miss. And down against it as their final 4 outs will come in place. Pitch, swing and a miss, and that will do it. Well, that's 8 innings come and go as Rockhounds continue the shutout. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left. And we head for the 9th inning. Midland leads it 3-0. One more inning on this Saturday night as Brian Bovias will lead it off. Well, top of the ninth inning for Midland coming up right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Brian Bovias will lead off the ninth for Midland. About ready to go. That one is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Seems like San Antonio may have the losing end of the stick here in this one, Bob. Well, I gotta say, Bob, John, was you gonna call me your name? Yeah, probably was. I wasn't thinking. But anyway, John, I would say that, yeah, you probably might be right about Midland winning this one here this evening. Yeah, I mean, tonight's game is a deciding factor. If Midland would be a second place position and still hanging on, but anyway, a first place might be up for grabs.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Well, Frisco has that first place and stuff. Yep, I know that, Bob, but evidently they are the third place guys that should and maybe get back that first place position and just keep getting wins more than ever. Shane McGuire coming in as he's taking in a curveball in the count now 0-1. Runner at first, 1 away in a 3-0 ball game. Midland up by the 3 runs. That one is high in the air, up to right. Castellon watches it fly, and that is out of here. Boy, that is a 2-run shot by Shane McGuire as he rounds the bases, and that will be a pair that he adds on to the 3. It's now 5-0 Midland. Boy, and he really just gets that one going. Yeah, he sure did, and he had every stitch of it. Yeah, pretty much he sure did there, John. 357 foot. And that right there's a 97.7 mile per hour exit velocity on that one. Drew Swift coming in as he takes a strike in the count now 0-1. 2 for 4 and 2 singles tonight for him. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss right there in the count now 0-2. 0-2. Right there, strike 3, and he gets struck out.
Now batting, right fielder, Clark Elliott.
And that'll bring up Clark Elliott. As he takes in a strike, and it's 0-1 to him. No balls and 1 strike, 2 away, nobody on. Top of the ninth, it's a 5-0 ball game. That one is lifted high in the air. Castellon getting after it, makes the play, and that will end the inning. But Shane McGuire gets 2 runs on the hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom half of the ninth coming up. Rockhounds lead it by 5-0. Marcos Castellon will lead it off while we come back, and it's 5-0 Midland. Bottom of the ninth inning coming up for the San Antonio Missions in this half inning. Marcos Castellon coming in, and boy, look at this guy. He is 94 in this ball game. Right there, line to third, and that's out number one.
Now batting, center fielder, Joshua Mears.
Center fielder is Joshua Mears. Boy, and the managers are just going to keep this guy out there, and evidently they're just keeping him out there at his disposal. And evidently they're just keeping him out to a whole game. Well, look at Lake Bacher. How do you think people feel
Ball, one strike.
in that one? They kept him out all game long? Yeah, for sure. And they didn't use any relievers out there, John. I mean, if they did, then they would have switched people by now. Yeah, for sure. That's a strikeout looking, and there's 2 up, 2 down, and now San Antonio up against it as Michael De La Cruz will be the final out of this ball game. You would need 6 runs to win this thing. That is right there, foul, and it's 0-1. See, it looked like Midland. You know, I'm probably right that they are going to win this one. And that one's going to be blistered high in the air up to center. And that is the win for Midland. So they'll win it here tonight, 5-0, the shutout finish. I bet that manager ain't happy at all that, you know, they win one, they lose one. Well, pretty much it's a done deal tonight. Now we've got one more against these guys tomorrow. So far with Midland winning that one. Shoot, pretty good on top of that. Well, we got to see who won, and evidently I think everybody is finished up for tonight.
Score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Missions, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, anyway, tonight, Midland wins this one in a 5-0 shutout finish. As evidently the Rockhounds win Game 5 of the 6-game set. Jack Cushing wins this one on the mound. He's also the player of the game. Went through a whole game without being dependent on getting relieved. But evidently he said he would stay in and get something going. Well, 6:05 is our final game tomorrow evening. Shoot, 5-0 as Midland wins this one. Amarillo takes a W, so they'll be 51. Still hanging on the 4th place position against Corpus Christi. .41, and Arkansas gets a 55th loss of the season. Let's see, Tulsa and Corpus Christi. Let's see what they're doing. Let's see, the Hooks win one, so they'll stay a tie. And give
Tulsa, their 66th of the season. Springfield and Wichita. Boy, Winchurch wins one by final 6-1 against Springfield. Now Northwest Arkansas wins one against the Rough Riders. And there we go. Everybody played tonight. All right. Well, that looks really good. Well, I gotta say we're gonna go offline, and so far hope everybody has a good night. We'll see y'all tomorrow evening, 7:05, first pitch against Midland.